Excuse me. Yep. You guys already know what I just got. We're going blue. Because I'm blue. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. Okay. Alright. This is just gonna be bare bones. So this is 100% weather-wise plus now. I just got this. Welcome. Welcome. Oh man, I just can't believe I did that. Well, anyway. Whoa. Oh, I got 3D view. Oh, my PC was not designed for this. Oh god, y'all you're gonna make my PC blow up. It's actually kind of cool how I can just tilt it like this, though. That's actually kind of the coolest thing. Ow. That's the coolest thing ever. Who would have thought? And they just dropped that severe thunderstorm warning there in Jackson, so yeah. They had to get a tornado warning here. I need to show him. I need to show my local office this. Literally the very first day I get it, and I'm already using it. It's crazy. Why is it called taking a dump?
How do you treat acne so that it actually stays gone? You need to be sure you have acne, because sometimes what looks like breakout is actually rosacea. Redness, scum, irritation, but totally different root causes. And we treat rosacea like acne to make everything work. But if it is acne, here's what's actually going on. Two hormones ramping up oil production, that oil clogs pores, bacteria gets trapped, inflammation flares up. So any routine that works, it has to target those core issues, oil, clogs, and bacteria. So let's build you a simple routine. Cleanse, treat, protect. Cleanse. Start with a gentle, non-comedogenic cleanser.
Well, this is actually the coolest thing I've ever gotten. I think I actually like this with the all mode on. I want to see what El Paso looks like. Wow, look at that. Alright. Here's what it would look like without y'all mode. See, I still got the tilts because I have plus. And this is what it looks like when I turn on y'all mode. The whole thing is just completely different. Like, even the warnings and everything are different. Because this is like an exact copy of what you see on Ryan Hall's streams, basically. This is a one-to-one replica. So basically what's going on is that you have the color tables, all of them. You have the radar, too. You have the exact styles from the streams. Basically everything, including radar tilt, which actually comes with plus by default. Yes, it does cost me $7 a month. But because of state tax, it's actually more like closer to 8. So it's going to be expensive keeping this, but it's better than Radar Mega. I wonder how much more stuff I got. Oh yeah, we got the correlation coefficient too.
White or black on your screen instead of yellow, so just look for that little stack of lines to open your settings. If you're trying to change map layers though, remember to hit that stack of squares on the right side.
It's basically just the same thing
and you should be good to go.
As normal weather-wise, but instead of it just being gray, it's just
we need to pause everything because we just received a confirmed damage report out of Hinds County, Mississippi. This isn't a forecast. This happened about 21 minutes ago, just before 2 a.m. local time, west-northwest of Lerman. The report confirms a tornado debris signature, which means the radar actually saw debris in the air, specifically over Middle, Canada Cross, and Bill Strong roads. We are also seeing reports of power outages in that immediate area. If you are downstream of Learned, especially moving towards Rankin or Madison counties. You need to be in your safe place right now. This storm has a history of putting debris in the air. Let's fly down to Jackson, Mississippi, where things are getting slick. Check out the pavement here on US 51 near the AAMCO shop.
Brian's gonna have a field day of what I just got.
It looks quiet, but don't be fooled. We've got a tornado warning sitting about 6 miles from this spot. If you're in Jackson, stay alert. Switch your views to Lake
Not be
Drive.
happy with that
You can see
financial
that
decision,
big
but also
pedestrian
happy
bridge
because
overhead,
it's
and the road
probably one of the best
shining
financial
like a mirror.
decisions
There's a
that you can
box
actually
truck
make
moving
here.
through,
So,
but traffic is light, which is good.
where's that?
That same warning is breathing down our necks,
Yeah, I
just
can do
6
this.
miles out. The roads are wet, so take it slow. Next stop, swinging the camera over near St. Dominic Hospital. More of the same here. Wet blacktop and streetlights glaring off the
It's like you're
surface.
on the
We
roads.
caught a white truck passing
Kind of.
by earlier.
It's like
Otherwise,
Street
it's
View,
pretty
except in
No
real
debris
time.
flying yet. But with that rotation so close, you definitely want to be indoors, not driving. Jumping across the interchange. Look at the glare on Lakeland Drive.
Anyways,
The pavement is
enough
so
messing around with this
We've got a
thing.
few
Let's actually
souls
get
out
to
driving.
real weather
Honestly,
for once.
I wouldn't recommend
So
it.
basically, we got a tornado
Still
warning here,
the danger
right in the
zone
middle
for
of
that tornado warning about 6
Jackson,
miles away.
Mississippi. It's
Keep your
pretty
eyes
much a
on the road
mess
if you have
going
to
on
get
right
out.
now. So yes,
Final look here on
we have a
I-55
confirmed
south.
tornado.
This is eerie, folks. It is a total ghost.
It is radar
The highway is
indicated.
wet. The lights are on, but nobody is home. That storm is moving east at 50 miles an hour.
So
So stay
yeah,
safe, Jackson. We're watching this like a hawk. Back to the map. Heads up, y'all. We have a serious tornado warning continuing for central Hines, south central Madison, and west central Rankin counties until 3 a.m. This dangerous storm was spotted near Bolton and is racing east at 50 miles per hour, aiming directly for the Jackson metro area. If you are anywhere in this polygon, you have about 37 minutes until the warning expires, but you need to be in your shelter
here's
right
the way
this
that
second.
storm's going. Basically,
We are tracking this rotation as it bears down on major
so
community hubs,
right now I am watching this
including
like a
Callaway High
literal
School in Jackson,
hawk right now.
Madison Central High School
I got
just to the north.
Hawkeye, you know.
The warning also extends east toward Pearl High School in Rankin County. So folks in those neighborhoods need to be on high alert. Our data shows 15 mobile home parks and 10 hospitals are inside this threat zone, making the risk of injury from flying debris extremely high. Please shield yourself from windows, as wind damage to roofs and vehicles is likely as this line moves through. If you are in Jackson, Clinton, or Ridgeland, stop what you are doing and get to the lowest floor of a sturdy building immediately. Get into an interior closet or bathroom away from windows and cover your head to protect yourself from debris. Checking back in on Lakeland Drive at I-55 in Jackson. Chat, we've got a very wet and shiny situation here. The pavement is reflecting everything, and you can see the St. Dominic sign glowing on the right. Traffic is sparse, which is good news, because that tornado warning is still lurking about 6 miles away. It looks like a standard rainy commute, but with that alert nearby, you definitely want to be where it's safe, not driving. Alright, camera in on Lakeland Drive at I-55 in Jackson. Chat, squint at the background there. We've got flashing blue lights popping off near the intersection. Looks like a possible situation on these slick roads. The pavement is glowing wet, but otherwise, traffic is light. We still have a tornado warning nearby, so if those disco
I
lights are
want to
any
see
indication,
how much
it's a
more I
bad
can
time to be
actually
driving.
get
Stay safe,
on
folks.
here. Okay.
Alright, camera in on Lakeland Drive at Kern Street in Jackson.
3D
Check out
radar.
that pedestrian bridge. It's standing absolutely still right now.
Wow.
The pavement is wet and reflective, catching all those streetlights. But visually, this is a very quiet scene. Don't let that fool you, though. We've got a tornado warning sitting about 6 miles away. It looks peaceful here, but the threat is real close. Stay safe, Jackson.
That's 3D radar.
keeping a close eye on that tornado warning for Hinds, Madison, and
There's
Rankin
2D
counties, where the
and
storm is still
3D.
moving quickly toward the Jackson metro
You can
area
see
at
all
50 miles
the
per hour.
mountains
It has been a
basically
short while since the last scan.
because of the radar
The danger of
tilt.
a radar-indicated tornado remains active for another 33 minutes until 3 a.m. Central. Make sure you stay sheltered in the lowest level of your home, chat, because flying debris is still a major threat with this system.
And tornado warning just get updated. Tommy?
Heads up, chat. The WPC just dropped mesoscale precipitation discussion 1249, literally 2 minutes ago. This covers the northern Louisiana border, cutting right through central Mississippi and into northern Alabama. Even though the widespread flood threat might fade a little later this morning, we are still seeing storms capable of dumping 2 to 3 inches of rain in very short
Man, my
bursts.
financials aren't really that good, so
It is already verifying we have got active warnings in this exact corridor, including that tornado warning near Jackson. This flash flood threat lingers until about 8 a.m. Central. So if you are out driving, watch for standing water. Nimbus says keep those paws dry. Turn around, don't drown. Checking back in on I-55 near Meadowbrook Road in Jackson. Chat, it is eerily quiet out here.
I should probably ask her that question, to
Absolutely
be
nobody
fair.
home on the highway. The pavement is shiny, likely just
Yeah,
that nighttime
I'm
glare,
just
but it looks
barely
deceptively
touching
calm
my
compared to the
threshold, but
We are still under a tornado
the
warning
high
just
score
6
is
miles
actually
away.
above
So
it,
this
so
stillness is actually pretty creepy. Stay alert, Jackson. Heads up, y'all. We have a potentially dangerous situation unfolding with a tornado warning active for northeastern Hinds, south central Madison, and west central Rankin counties until 3 a.m. Central. This radar indicated
once I
storm
drop that
is currently
tornado warning, I'm
situated
just
near
gonna
Jackson
literally
and is
stop
tracking
this
east
stream.
at 40 miles per hour. You need to be in your safe place immediately as this system moves through the metro area. Taking a closer look at the track, this rotation is threatening densely populated neighborhoods, specifically near Callaway High School and Murrah High School in Jackson. Further north in Madison County, folks around Ridgeland High School and Madison Central High need to be sheltering right now as well. With over 60 schools and multiple mobile home parks in this polygon, the risk of flying debris damaging roofs and shattering windows is very real. If you are near these campuses or in the surrounding communities, do not wait to see the storm. If you are in Jackson, Ridgeland, or Flowood, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building right this second. Stay away from windows and cover your head to protect yourself from dangerous debris. Alright, camera in on I-55 near County Line Road in Ridgeland. Chat, this pavement is slicker than grease, reflecting all those lights. Visually, it's just a rainy night commute. But don't get comfortable. We have a tornado warning less than a mile from this lens. The camera looks chill, but the radar says otherwise. If you're near County Line Road, stay off these slick streets and get to shelter. Let's kick off a viewer submission slideshow. We have 2 submissions to share tonight. First up, Harris County ESD 11 in Spring, Texas, shared, "Our administrative campus did sustain damage in the tornado that came through Klein today. All staff is accounted for and safe. The incident will not affect normal operations. Rest assured, we are still answering and responding to your calls for emergency service. Centerpoint and Kine FD are currently on site managing a gas leak. We are asking visitors to avoid the area. Keep those submissions coming at ryanhallyall.com/submit so we can spotlight your weather moments too." Wrapping up with Lucas Wilson in Fayetteville, Tennessee, 37334 shared, "I got my homework done." Huge thanks to everyone sharing the weather where you are. Send your photos and videos our way at ryanhallyall.com/submit so we can feature you next. All right, checking in on US 51 at Ridgewood Road in Ridgeland. Chat, we are officially flying blind here. This lens is totally soft in, with condensation and glare. It's like looking through a steamy shower door. But this is serious. That tornado warning is less than a mile from this pole. We can't
I
see
just
the
want to
danger
get a quick
visually.
video
The radar
so I can actually
confirms it's
upload
right on
that
top
to
of
the one
us.
thing that I actually want to
Stay in
upload
your
it
safe
to.
place.
And I'm pretty sure you guys are already guessing where I'm probably going to send that off to.
Alright, checking in on Ridgeland, Mississippi. Chat, we are looking straight up into the teeth of the storm. Check out that communications tower. It is completely silhouetted against the lightning flashing through those heavy clouds. We can't see the pavement, but that electrical activity is intense. We have a tornado warning nearby, literally right in this neighborhood. Do not try
We're
to
going to
watch
have a
this
field day with that.
Get to your safe spot immediately.
She is going to have a field day with that information. Confidentially. Excuse
Chat,
me.
we are starting to get damage confirmation out of Warren County, Mississippi, from that line of storms that pushed through a little bit ago. This report just hit our system, but the incident actually occurred about 50 minutes ago at 1:41 a.m. local time. We have a utility
Get over
pole
here,
just
Corn.
northwest of Beechwood, right at the intersection of Clay Street and Highway 27. That's a significant spot, and it tells us those winds were definitely strong enough to impact infrastructure. And backing that up, we have another report from nearly the same time, 1:38 a.m., just southwest of Beechwood. This one confirms a tree down along Halls Ferry Road. So we're seeing a pattern here. Trees down, poles down. It proves that the wind threat was verified as it moved through Warren County. If you are east of there in Hinds or Madison counties, do not let your guard down, because this system has a history of causing damage. Alright, checking in on US 51 in Ridgeland. Chat, look at that yield sign just hanging out in the dark. The pavement is definitely wet and reflecting those overhead lights, but visually, it's basically a ghost town. Don't be fooled by the quiet. We have a tornado warning less than 2 miles from this lens. The danger is invisible right now, but it is close. Ridgeland, stay in your safe place. We're still following that tornado warning for Hinds, Madison, and Rankin counties as this storm pushes east at 40 miles per hour directly through the Jackson metro area. It has been a few minutes since our last update, but the danger of a radar-indicated tornado continues until 3 a.m.
Oh my god.
If you are in Ridgeland or Flowwood, please stay in your safe place as this system is moving through your neighborhoods right now. Checking back in on US 51 at Jackson Street in Ridgeland. Chat, the lens is getting messy. We've got water droplets actively smearing the view, so it is definitely pouring out there. The road is one big reflection, but look past the glare. We're sitting just 2 miles from that tornado warning. It might look like a standard rainy night, but that rotation is way too close for comfort. Ridgeland, keep your guard up. Craig, I appreciate you sticking with the mission to get Chad sorted out. It can be tricky if the zoom level isn't quite right, or if the layer is hiding. You'll see the
And we
little
just got a new
camera
severe
icons
thunderstorm
pop up
warning.
on the map near Jackson yet? Or is it still showing a blank there? Just that specific debris signature near learned earlier, Steelhorse. The rotation pushing through Jackson right now has broadened out a bit, which is great news, but the warning holds until 3 a.m., so we aren't totally in the clear yet. Alright everyone, we have some breaking news from the National Weather Service. A new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for portions of Mississippi. This warning affects southwestern Leake County, northeastern Rankin County, northwestern Scott County, and southeastern Madison County. We're looking at 60 mile per hour wind gusts, which means you can expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This warning is in effect for the next 38 minutes, impacting a population of nearly 50,000 people. Please take shelter now. back in on Ridgeland, Mississippi. Chat, we are looking at a whole lot of nothing here. This lens is completely washed out by rain and condensation. It's just blurry glowing blobs. But watch the end. That bright flash? That's nature reminding us this storm is alive. We're flying blind less than 2 miles from a tornado warning, folks. Do not rely on your eyes right now. Trust the warning and stay sheltered. Y'allbot here, keeping watch while the world sleeps. The severe threat is shifted gears, aiming squarely at central and southern Mississippi. We're tracking a dangerous storm cluster moving directly into the Jackson metro area. While the rotation might look like it's pulsing up and down, do not get complacent. These storms are still capable of dropping tornadoes with winds over 100 miles per hour and hail larger than quarters. This line is pushing east-northeast through the pre-dawn hours. Even if
we
the
are
overall energy
officially
fades
above
slightly, the
threshold.
wind threat remains high at up to 70 miles per hour. If you're in Hines, Rankin, or Madison counties, keep your shelter plan.
We're under full
Make
live
sure your
coverage.
WeatherWise app is set to loud so you don't miss a warning while you snooze. Monitor official sources for the latest alerts and stay safe, chat. Checking back in on Ridgeland, Mississippi. Chat, keep your eyes peeled. Boom. Did you catch that? Frame 3 just turned night into day with a massive lightning flash. That storm is definitely active. The pavement is glowing wet and thankfully empty, which is exactly what we want to see with a tornado warning sitting just 3 miles away. It looks quiet between the flashes, but that electricity tells the real story. Stay sheltered, y'all.
Yep. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on this as well as this at the same time, so now I gotta do split screen here. So
We
now
are
I got a
tracking a
professional setup.
radar-indicated tornado warning for parts of Rankin, Hines, and Madison counties that is active until 3 o'clock this morning. A dangerous storm capable of producing a tornado is currently located near Jackson and is moving east at 40 miles per hour. You have about 21 minutes remaining on this warning, so please do not wait to seek shelter. This dangerous rotation is tracking through the metro area, specifically threatening neighborhoods near Callaway High School and Murrah High School in Jackson. The danger extends northward into Ridgeland near Highland Elementary and up toward Madison Central High School, where flying debris could easily shatter windows and damage roofs. We are particularly concerned for the 7 mobile home parks identified in this area, as those structures will offer little protection against these winds. If you are near these schools or local hospitals, prepare for likely tree damage and power outages immediately. Folks in Jackson, Ridgeland, and Flowood need to get to the lowest floor of a sturdy building and put as many walls between you and the outside as possible right now. Do not delay. If you are in a mobile home or vehicle, abandon it for a substantial shelter immediately. We have a fresh severe thunderstorm warning affecting parts of Leake, Rankin, Scott, and Madison counties in central Mississippi that runs until 3:15 a.m. Radar indicates this storm is racing east at nearly 50 miles per hour, carrying 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts capable of knocking down trees and power lines. If you are in the path of this system, you have about 35 minutes before this warning expires, so please take this seriously. Zooming in on the track, this line is bearing down on the Flowood and Brandon areas, putting Northwest Rankin High School and Pisgah High School directly in the wind threat. I am especially concerned for our friends at the Goshen Springs Campground and the Carthage Development Corporation Mobile Home Park, as these locations are highly vulnerable to wind
I
damage.
really don't know what to
With
talk
gusts
about,
reaching
honestly.
60 miles per hour, loose outdoor items will become projectiles, and campers or mobile homes could see significant damage. If you are near these spots, you need to be inside a sturdy structure right now. With damaging straight-line winds being the primary threat tonight, you need to move to an interior room on the lowest floor. storms knock out the power in your neighborhood. Back with another update on that active tornado warning for Hinds, Madison, and Rankin counties. It has been about 7 minutes since we last looked at this, but the radar-indicated rotation is still moving east at 40 miles per hour near Jackson. The warning remains in effect until 3 a.m. Central, so folks in Gluckstadt and Flowood need to stay sheltered and away from windows. Chat, we're filling in the picture of what happened in Vicksburg earlier tonight. A new report just trickled into the system from back at 1:38 a.m. Central, so this is over an hour ago now, confirming trees down at Military Avenue and Benvoya Street. We already knew about the damage near Beechwood, but this puts the impact right inside the Vicksburg city limits. It just further proves that the line of storms moving through Warren County earlier had plenty of wind energy behind it. So watch out for debris if you're driving through that area this morning. Oh, awesome! I'll tell the team to keep an eye out for it. Liam, what did you send in? Was it a storm report? A snow measurement? Or did you finally snap a picture of your PC trying to survive that 3D radar mode? Welcome to the tour, folks. We're starting live in Richland at Lake Harbor and Old
Oh my
Kent.
gosh, she's.
Those streets
I think
are
she's
absolutely
genuinely
soaked and
concerned
reflected
about my
red traffic
PC.
lights. It's totally empty, which is exactly what we want to see.
But yes, I agree. Very busy morning out today
3 miles from this
and
intersection.
tonight.
Nobody should be driving in this. Jump to the next cam and visibility is gone. Rain is hammering
But
the lens
seriously,
here, turning
with all
street
these
lights into
downpours
big
going on
blobs.
within your
You can barely
vicinity,
make out the wet pavement through the water.
there's
That warning
definitely
is
a
hovering
threat of
about
flash
3.5
flooding.
miles out, and this heavy rain is hiding everything. Swing over to US 51 near McClellan. It is a ghost town out here. The road is just a sheet of reflective glare from the wet pavement. No debris visible yet, thankfully. But with dangerous rotation sitting just 3 miles away, the danger is invisible. Stay inside, y'all. Next stop, further down US 51 at Jackson Street. Watch the feed glitch out at the end. That's the storm messing with the signal. Rain is falling hard, and we are only 2 miles from the warning polygon. If you are in Ridgeland, keep your guard up. Final look in Madison, and we are totally blinded. Glare and condensation have wiped out the view completely. You cannot see the road, and you definitely can't see a tornado coming at night. Trust the warnings, not your eyes. I'm sending it back to the desk. Checking back in on Ridgeland, Mississippi. Look at this. US 51 is basically a mirror right now. Those roadside business lights are just streaking across the wet asphalt. But it is a total ghost town. That is exactly what we want to see with the tornado warning spinning just 3 miles away. It looks calm, but don't let the quiet fool you. That storm is lurking close by. Stay off the roads, y'all. Checking back in on Ridgeland, Mississippi. We're watching Lake Harbor Drive, and those streets are looking slick and reflective. We've actually got one white car sneaking through the intersection. Bold move, folks. The camera looks calm, but remember, we are sitting under 3 miles from a tornado warning. Just because you can't see the wind doesn't mean the danger isn't there. Ridgeland, keep those weather radios on. Chad, head back to that layer menu, the stack of squares on the right, and make sure Storm Reports is toggled on. That will show you exactly where the NWS has confirmed damage, like those trees down near Vicksburg and the tornado debris signature we tracked earlier near Learned. If you still can't see them, let me know your town and I can just read the latest ones out for you.
What? I am confused.
Okay, looking at the current SPC outlook, this map has been valid for nearly 3 hours now, and it's painting a pretty clear picture for our Tuesday across the southeast. We are tracking a cold front that is dragging through the deep south, and while the energy for storms is somewhat modest, The wind shear overhead is strong enough to organize things. Basically, we aren't looking at a massive outbreak, but the atmosphere is primed just enough to support scattered severe storms as we head into the daylight hours. I've got the map zoomed in on the focal point for today, which is this yellow slight risk corridor covering east-central Alabama and southeast Mississippi. If you are waking up in Birmingham, Montgomery, Tuscaloosa, or down near Meridian, this is where the ingredients overlap the best for rough weather. The timeline here really ramps up from late morning into the afternoon, bringing a threat for damaging wind gusts and hail as that front pushes east. We also need to respect the tornado potential here, because there is a 5% risk area sitting right over that same corridor. It means a couple of tornadoes are possible today, especially if we get any semi-discrete storms forming ahead of the main line between late morning and early afternoon. This outlook is going to hold steady until the Storm Prediction Center releases their next full update around 7 a.m. Central Time. I'll be right here to break down those changes when they happen, so keep your weather radio on and stay weather aware. Checking back in on US 51 Jackson Street in Ridgeland.
This is going to be a short one, so I'm going to now cut down the stream.
It is completely dead.
We have gone well below the threshold
exactly what we want to see. Even though this shot looks calm, that tornado warning is only 2
I'm going to
miles
see
away.
you guys
The danger is
probably
close.
next
Even
time
if the
something like
camera
this
just
happens.
shows a
Probably
white road.
tomorrow,
Stay
actually.
put, y'all.
So, with that meter warning gone, I'm going to raise up my threshold slightly.
Alright, camera in on Madison, Mississippi. Folks, this feed is a total washout. The lens is just swimming in water and glare, turning everything into a blurry mess.
Slightly
Can't see
more.
anything. But we know a severe thunderstorm warning is crashing overhead, and that tornado warning is lurking less than 4 miles away. Visuals are useless right now, so trust the warnings, not your eyes. Stay sheltered, Madison.
With that being said, this stream is now going bye-bye.